is Tuesday, and that means we continue our coverage on the economy with our Dollars and Cents segment. And joining us to talk money, we welcome financial advisor Tommy Williams. Always a pleasure. How are you doing today, Tommy?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here.
Well, let's talk today about what is next for the market. What is next?
Well, everyone's concerned the last few days, Naja, because we've had a little bit of a rollback, 4% just last week. But I don't think we're going to have a significant drop or correction this year. In fact, it's an interesting thing. We've had a V so far. The market dropped, came back up. Hadn't come back up as much as it dropped. But the next thing people look for is another V, which makes a W. And I've actually heard credible experts say look for a square root sign rather than a W, which means that next year, rather than have another big correction, we may have just a slight growth, maybe 2% gross domestic product, which would mean the market would continue to grow and go up. So
we're talking V's, W's, and square roots. How do you apply that information to your own portfolio?
Great question. Great question. Actually, what I think one should do is to perform what we call a stress test on your portfolio. You really need to know how your portfolio is going to perform under a weak dollar, a strong dollar, inflationary period. In fact, we use 7 different variables to look to see how a market would, a portfolio would perform. The thing you've got to have, Naja, is a sell discipline. You've got to be prepared. If you make some money, you've got to protect your gains. Buy, hold, and hope is dead.
You say it's dead, but it seems like kind of the natural tendency that we would all want to do in tough times when it comes to our money.
Well, if you buy and hold and hope, that means that you just, if things just drop, you're going to let them
just stand still.
Just stand still, and that's what we used to do, and that's how people lost a lot of money and lost their life savings. You have to have a sell discipline, and so you've got to talk to a professional who has expertise in doing that. But things look incredibly good compared to where they were last year. Retail sales are strong. Economic data is good. The housing market is better, and the things that caused the problem last year have improved themselves greatly. So I'm really, really optimistic about the way the market and the economy looks, and I think we have a lot of good things to look forward to.
Well, that is some encouraging news that a lot of people welcome this morning.
We need it right now with all this rain.
That's the truth. Thanks so much, Tommy.
Glad to be here.